Ladies and gentlemen, all aboard. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's pumpkins everywhere, all sizes and shapes. They're all homeless, ladies and gentlemen. They're looking for a place to call their very own. And I know that there's a pumpkin out there that'll fit your family perfectly. We've got bounce houses. We've got cookie decorating, tractor digging. We've got racing John Deeres. We've got a maze made out of hay. And don't forget, this coming Saturday at 9 a.m., we're having the Great Pumpkin Weigh-Off. Pumpkin growers from all over Southern California are bringing in their largest, their best, their biggest. And we're going to weigh them and see who's the grand prize winner. Last year's pumpkin weighed 2,000 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. It was bigger than my first apartment. So if you want to see the Great Pumpkin Weigh-Off, show up Saturday morning. Weigh-Off starts at 9. I'm sure there's going to be a little bit of a crowd, but no reservations are required. Now, if you want to come and see us in October on a Saturday or a Sunday, all Saturdays and Sundays are reservation only. You have to go to the website and book a time slot, and that way it just doesn't get crazy and out of hand. But we're so hopeful that you'll come and visit us in October and enjoy Pumpkin Patch with friends and family. Well, as we come up the grade, ladies and gentlemen, the oldest structure in all of Irvine Park comes into view. The old boathouse on the far bank, built in 1914. Originally, it rented redwood rowboats for families to practice their rowing skills. And I do hope your family's rowing skills are up to standard. But today it houses a more modern, pedal-powered aquatic vehicle in all of my favorite colors, red, blue, and yellow. So if you'd like some quality pedal time on the upper lake, swing by the boathouse and get yourself a paddle bike. Well, everybody, entering one of my favorite areas of the park. It's not mowed and manicured like the rest of the park. It's wild and untamed. This grove of California coastal live oaks, many of them hundreds years old, provides cover and shelter for all kinds of critters. We've got little gray, California gray ground squirrels running all over the place. And they are building little apartment condominiums underneath all these California coastal live oaks. Now they disappear if a hawk comes by. They all run for cover, so keep an eye out. I also like to play Find the Peacock. They love this area of the park. They hide amongst the trees and shadows. The boys are iridescent bright blue neck. They love to show off. Now all of them have lost their long display feathers in the last couple of months, and they'll start growing new ones. Sometimes they're out in the grass to the right, sometimes they're over here in the shadows. The girls are wrapper colored, less show-offish, and they like to hide. Now there's a statue on our right. coming up with James Irvine II. Two of his dogs out for an afternoon hunt. Mr. Irvine donated the original 160 acres to the County of Orange, creating this marvelous park, which happens to be the oldest regional park in all of the state of California. Mr. Irvine owned 109,000 acres of Orange County. And to put that into perspective, he could ride his horse from this very spot all the way to Newport Beach in the Pacific Ocean and never leave the Irvine Range. It's an amazing landholding. Now today Irvine Park is over 470 acres if you include the outlying hiking and mountain bike trails. All right, up ahead, ladies and gentlemen, the world famous Irvine Park Railroad, all decorated up for punch pack. You can hands, arms, fingers, noses, toes, all of those important body parts inside the coach as we head through the tunnel and prove to you once again that yes, there is in fact light at the end of the tunnel. Well, everybody, as we head back into the train station, I want to remind everybody to look around your seat because things fall out. We get cell phones all the time. Now, when we come into the train station, you're going to exit to your left. We're going to move away from the station house into the pumpkin patch. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you on behalf of each and every one of us here at Irvine Park for coming out and spending your valuable family pumpkin time with us. The handsome engineer off to the left, I'll tell you, he's waiting to welcome you into the pumpkin patch. Ladies and gentlemen, you may now exit.